it just kind of all people just let their hair down and just partied.
Yeah, that was fun.
The music went on full volume. People were playing with a small ball and keeping it up, and it was fabulous to see.
And we had to call an ambulance for Lafungo.
Yeah, I wasn't going to mention that. Right, we're straight off now with a match between KVD and Martin van Haasteren. Another Dutch battle.
I can see this going the way of the previous match of Carroll and Aaron. Martin and Aaron are pretty similar skill level when it comes to GP. So I'd imagine Carroll will be tested a little bit, but more comfortable with it as well.
Yeah.
Still, can always be proved wrong. Martin struggling a little bit with the CPUs, but picks up a feather.
I nearly had a banana landed on his head as well.
A feather is, just like on Choco Island 2, pretty powerful item on Choco Island 1 as well. Oh, he's taking a big green from Carroll there.
Yeah, KVD kind of had to hit him because other than that, with one little mistake or CPU troll, he could have been within feather range.
Yeah, Martin's going to be alright though. He's going to come round.
Yeah, he's not even going to attempt a feather, which is a very good.
I think he will. He's going to have to.
Wow.
Over the wall. Oh, he only got third. Poor showing that was from Martin.
Yeah.
He's going to be annoyed at himself.
Definitely to put yourself 6 points down away from Carell on the first track. You'll take a second.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and go forward from there. But
you can feel quite sort of, I don't know, as sort of the underdog in a match like this, to go 6 points down, you just think, oh God, I've got no chance, because you'd have to think you've got to win the next 4 races. That in itself against Carroll is extremely difficult to do. But he's given himself a very good chance of getting at least one in this track.
But let's not forget the possibility that KVD is more than capable of doing the last lap better.
He is, and he does have a bit of insurance. With that 6 point buffer now, so you can go for it. The issue is if you do mess this one up, you can have to do another lap and get put right back down, sort of amongst the CPU. So I think he's confident for it, though. You're right. I think he's going to be going for it. But look,
kicking off the wall around, missed it. He gave it for the millions.
For the millions watching at home. I think he had a free shot at that, really.
Yeah, he was far enough ahead of the CPUs to give it a good go. Yeah. And it was great to see.
When that one comes off, it's a good one to see.
Yeah, it's a very spectacular feather. The way that you kind of impale that you have to kick your arse off the second wall.
Yeah. I actually think
springboard yourself back.
I actually think the same trick but on match race is more impressive, purely because you don't have the speed you do in GP, so you've got to long boost first, and then into that sort of into that same feather spot. But it's still quite spectacular in GP, that's for sure. Right, with a slight lead in DP2, but Carroll's going to be in position if he gets a red, which he does.
Yeah.
There it is.
This is a damaging red. Yeah. Very damaging red. To build back up the speed on Palo Grand Prix is very difficult.
Well, I was going to have to hope Carroll gets a little caught up in the CPUs when he comes round to lap them. Which is a possibility. Carroll loves to be trolled by Yoshi, hence the t-shirt he's wearing. Many a good run and many a good match, I think, has been spoiled for him by Yoshi planting an egg right on his head.
Yeah, I'd always just keep hitting the walls left, right and centre.
Yeah, driving very nicely at the moment, Carroll. Just let her green loose there. I think this is comfortably his race.
Should be, yeah.
This crosses the line. Right, half of that behind. cheeky little mushroom skip. Can't do the on NTSC. There's on each of the donut planes. There's a big skip you can do with a mushroom. You can't do any of them on PAL. So you're just sort of left for these mini Jesus shrooms, as we like to call them. Or is it Moses mushrooms?
Yeah, the walk on water.
Yeah.
No, they're Jesus mushrooms to walk on water, because Moses actually just parted water.
Oh right, okay, geez.
And they are they're, I think, predominantly NTSC specific.
Yes. No, it's just, you can do some slight small errors. Carol Mixon, the Zoom start again. Just want to shout out to Harold Christensen in the chat. Good to see him.
Ah, I didn't even notice the alias. I'll have to remember that. I'll actually have to follow that.
Noctambule means nighttime, I think. Nocturnal in French.
Ah, bit like me on a Sunday evening when I'm trying to do an update for a TV site. You know, going from about 8 o'clock on Sunday evening until about 11 or 12 o'clock Monday morning.
Yeah.
That was always my big grind when I could do it.
Yeah, I never quite had the stomach to do such a grind like that on TT. But each of their own, I guess. Martin, well, not comfortably ahead anymore. That's a good-looking green. Carroll put him right back into it. Carroll with a feather.
Yeah.
He's going to take the smaller route here. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, we seen that in the smash against Aaron as well, just going for the smaller kind of time save, which worked.
Yeah, it gives you a nice comfortable lead there. I think he knows Martin's going to be going for the big feather finish.
Well, he's got the opportunity. Is he in range? He's building. He was way too far to the right.
Yeah, far too far to the right. He needed to be much further left. He's got to make sure he gets second now, but even then I don't think it's going to be. I think he's really going to have to rank Carroll out.
Yeah, it's always something that is worth trying. Especially when you're sure that you're guaranteed second. A true idiot tries it when they realise that they could still rank out from it, as I did in Paris against Patrick Vessels. Yeah.
So classic. We all do that sort of thing. So Martin is 9 points behind, so he needs to completely rank Carroll out and put the race only for a draw. Carroll, he's missed the Zoom start. Carroll hasn't, I think. This one is over. But MC3 is one of the better courses to try and control people on.
Oh yes.
CPU are pretty quick. They can be tricky to get past. So, but yeah, I think Martin's lost the opportunity now.
KBD with the nice little long boost there, extends it even more, does the dance. And now I'm going to be honest with you, I consider, well, he has a crash at the end, I consider the infinite boost to be the Jarmu, because she does it like a ballerina. It looks beautiful.
She's learned from the best, that's why Neo's very good at that.
Yeah. No, it'll always be the Jarmu to me anyways.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, twinkle toes in through the pipes.
Yeah. Knowing exactly when to cancel it at exactly the right time.
Yeah, it can be tricky because there's that sort of transitional sort of phase back from the boost going back to normal driving, so you don't want to be racing it right on that area.
I like the way KBD gave Yoshi and Toad there a nice little kiss, and Yoshi another kiss in the arse for later on. It's literally perfect. He is setting himself up for absolute Yoshi abuse later on.
He's going to want to claim some revenge a bit later on, I think.
Oh, Yoshi, we know Yoshi.
There it is. Carroll takes that one.
Yep. GG to both players.
See what's going on the other stream. We've got Sophie versus Mr. Chris Barker wearing the Zarkov Team Porsche t-shirt there.